As I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer and Whiskey Whisperer as we do this video. One of those combo videos. Those all in ones, man. Hey, man, as we're all muddling through our quarantine here, we're all wondering, are things going to get better? Are things going to get worse? A video 30 days from now, maybe a little more desperate. Well, guys, start looking like Tom Hanks from Castaway at some point. Anyway, yeah, here's the thing. We could all be doom and gloom about it. We all try to make the best of it. I mean, got to work with what you got. And right now, what I got, see a segue. Right now, what I have, oh Lord, right now what I got is the Piney River Brewing Company Ozarkian Rhapsody. And it has a canned on, I believe it's a canned on date of 3/4. So yeah, we're about 3 weeks along as I pop this. It's the first time I'd seen it in cans, so it came out. It first came out to the Alamo Draft House here in town when Bohemian Rhapsody opened up. So they describe it on their website as, oddly enough, a Bohemian style Pilsner. So let me read just a little bit from their website as I pull it up here. Ozarkian Rhapsody, easy come, easy go Pilsner. Get it? The Bohemian style Pilsner is brewed 100% Bohemian Pilsner malt, hopped with German noble hops, and lagered for over a month for a bright, crisp flavor and delicate hop finish. 5/6/40. I did have this one time at the theater, but I honestly was talking to friends and really wasn't analyzing the beer, so it's going to be new to me as well. Let's see. And go over this one more time here. 5/6/40 characteristics are, well, those characteristics, those probably anything else. Pilsner malt, crisp flavor with a delight hopping. So they're rather vague about it, but let's go. Again, what you're going to expect on the nose. Very, very intense spray malts, actually. A little bit more than you might expect. But 5/6/40 is on the large side. Just a hint of sweetness on the nose. Almost like just the slightest notion of honey. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I've been kind of in a Pilsner or American classic lager mood lately because we're just coming out of winter, right? We're heading into spring, and I've been drinking a lot of big, heavy beers, so I'm enjoying the light, crisp style. Unfortunately, I don't know how long things are going to last. It's kind of working with what I got until I can get something else. So yes, let's see. Let's have a lingering herbal hop finish. It's a delicate hop finish. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose delicate compared to what, but yeah, it's there. But I'm gonna say it's on the herbal side for me anyway. I also poured a little bit. It's time to buy. I found these for 99 cents. They've been hanging out in my freezer, man. 99 cents. 90 proof Ezra Brooks bourbon whiskey. Genuine Kentucky sour mash charcoal mellowed. Distilled aged in Kentucky. Anyway, I give it a shot here. And for 99 cents, what the hell? Cheaper than you can get in a bar. This would be like a $5 pour in a bar. Anyway, here I have it. Here I have it. On the rocks or on my globe mold. Got a nice char on the nose. A whole lot of bright oak, a little bit of sweetness. Not about drinking or neat. I've been drinking most whiskey neat lately, but I was in the mood for on the rocks. And wow, that is very sweet. Just a little bit of sweetness on the nose, but that body is very sweet. On the rocks anyway. And a lot of times on the rocks, you get that whiskey just cold enough, just the right amount of water to melt in there. It really brings out all those sugars to the surface. I always refer to it as the sweet spot. And this one found the sweet spot earlier than most. Yeah, it's incredibly sweet. It's almost tastes like a flavored whiskey. It's really that sweet. Honey, a little bit of honey. It almost feels like there's just the slightest hint of maple in there. It's very interesting. It isn't what I expected. So some nice char on the oak. You can really feel that in a great big way. Finishing nice dry. I'm gonna take another drink here. The spice is more subtle than most, and it has a little sweeter. It almost feels like a cinnamon sugar. A lot of times you'll get cinnamon. This one has that cinnamon sugar like note right at the end. Anyway, like my video froze up behind me. My video froze again, darn it. You know I'm in my living room now, right? I try to put the nice backdrop behind me, but then my damn internet, man. It frustrates me, man. It just frustrates me. Anyway, I digress. Well, I hope everybody's doing all right through all of this, whatever it is. Are we going to come out? I don't know, man. It could go either way at this point because we don't have all the information, and that's the big problem. There are some say that the media has tried to scare us, and quite frankly, I don't think the media has tried to scare us enough. And I say that because if the media really had scared you, there wouldn't be so many morons out there trying to congregate. There wouldn't be so many people complaining about not being able to. Clearly, you're not scared enough. You want to hang out in a big old crowd. Now, I don't know if I don't know what the end result's going to be, right? But if people were truly scared, they wouldn't be wanting to hang out, right? As I do this video, I am still able to work, but at much reduced hours. So I don't know how much longer this is going to keep up for me. I'm essential, but not crucial. That's kind of where we're at right now with my particular job. I mean, it needs to be done, but there could be folks higher up the food chain that can do it, I suppose. Oh. This is a nice Bohemian style Pilsner. It is a little sweeter than I anticipated, though. It does use 100% Pilsner malt. So, I mean, it isn't an adjunct, so there's nothing else in here, but it is rather sweet on the body. 100% Bohemian Pilsner malt with German noble hops. Hey, so you've got that, again, I said herbal. Noble hops will tend to give you those herbal notes. Some will give you earthy notes, some will give you peppery notes. I'm not feeling that. I'm getting more of the herbal, though. Saws will tend to give you some peppery notes. I'm not feeling that they're saws yet. Although having just said that, I've got just slight peppery note to finish, but that could be my mind playing tricks on me now. But I do love noble hops, especially in a Pilsner or a classic style American lager, because it does those beers justice. A lot of them have tried to use Cascade, and I just don't like it as well. I don't think it helps the finishing. I think the style, especially if you're using Pilsner malts, they're best served with a noble hop, in my opinion. I need to do a video for just the Pilsner, and I probably should have done that first because I typically do. But I really wanted to just, the hell, man. My work day got cut short. I'll be taking the next day off in hopes that following that there'll be more work for me. But like I said, things are up in the air for everybody. My situation is certainly not unique. But I am concerned with the line from El Dorado is, you telling me how to do my job? And the John Wayne character says, no, I'm a little interested. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not telling anybody how to do their thing, but I am a little interested in how it's going to shake out. I am a little interested. Anyway, it's one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. El Dorado, John Wayne, Robert Mitchum, a very young James Caan, Ed Asner as the bad guy. Quite a good bad guy, by the way, before he was Lou Grant. Robert Mitchum as the drunken sheriff. John Wayne as the gun hand. That's a great movie, man. What a great character actors. A lot of John Wayne movies carried the same. If you watch, my wife and I over the last, I don't know, last few months, even kind of been paying attention, watched certain John Wayne movies, and you can see how he carried a lot of the same actors from movie to movie. A lot of guys in smaller roles. You know, a lot of the bit players, you'll see them, you know, in different roles throughout various movies. For St. Patrick's Day, we watched The Quiet Man, one of a few movies he did with Maureen O'Hara, three that I can think of, and I don't know if there were any others. There's Quiet Man, McClintock, and Big Jake are the three that I remember. I don't know if there's any others, but I know those three. And she was just incredible. She was an amazing actor. Some of you may remember her from the original Parent Trap with Brian Keith. Anyway, as we wrap this up, we're hanging out at the Beer Whiskey Whisper Pub, pondering the end of it. I don't know, man. Will we come out of it? Won't come out of it? I think we need smarter people making decisions than the ones we have right now. So we'll see how it ends up, man. I think people in leadership roles right now need to pay more attention to the medical community than their own ego. Again, that's my personal opinion, but I'm not sure why anybody wouldn't share that same opinion. I mean, right now is when we need to start paying attention to the medical professionals. When medical professionals say certain things, but we have leadership saying the exact opposite, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think we start needing to do what the medical professionals say we need to do. Anyway, unless we all want to die. Do you want to die? Anyways, I digress, man. Let me finish this up. This isn't bad. 99 cents. See, at 99 cents, it was actually cheaper to buy it this way than if I was to buy, you know, the big bottle. I didn't buy enough to make a big bottle. I just bought a couple just to see how I liked it. But at 99 cents, what the hell, man? You got to go for it. It's incredibly sweet, is what I can say to you. If you want a sweet bourbon, this one is yours. Because, it almost tastes like a flavored whiskey. It is really that sweet. It almost has that honey liqueur, like, that's really throwing me off is how incredibly sweet that whiskey is. But hell, my taste buds could be off. Who knows, man? We're not all at our best right now. Oh, mercy, person. But I like this. I gotta have to do a video just for this particular beer so I can focus all of my attention on it. I want this beer to be more about, all of us having a pub conversation. Since a virtual pub is all we can hang out in these days, we all can't be in a pub together right now. So now we're all in my virtual pub. So thank you for joining me. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker. I got a wild hair right there. Just don't set the camera. Sometimes I get distracted, man. One more time. Cut and action. We'll edit that out in post. No, we won't. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, perverse a man. I'm also Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, perverse a man. All right, good guy. Cheers, man. Have a good one.